Hello and welcome back to SJ Cartier Limited Convos. And let's get back to some of those topics that have touched me throughout the week. So one that really touched me was I was watching one of the daytime TV programs, and then I saw a couple of YouTube conversations on this topic, and it really is surprising me, but then it also doesn't surprise me because it also shows us what we're heading for. The thing they were asking is, should young peoples be taught military classes in school? So should our kids be taught military classes at school? And they say a new poll reveals more than half of voters want military style training rolled out across more schools to toughen up pupils, boost fitness and bring back some much needed national pride. National pride. So yeah, when I'm seeing that now, that is very shocking that is a thought plan. For first of all, let me look at what it says. Let's talk this through because there's different points to this. They want them to be rolled out in more schools to toughen up pupils. What do they want to toughen the kids up for? Is life not tough as it is out there for kids at the moment? Are they making possibly even the society more safe for the pupils and the kids? Why are they trying to make kids even more stronger? Do we need stronger kids? Are kids not strong enough in a vicinity now? Or are all kids mentally supposed to be weak-minded and we think they're not able to put up with some of the life troubles that they are dealing with already? That a lot of kids deal with and will continuously to deal with. But I think they're focusing more on toughening up kids for war. Why do you want to prepare kids for war? Why do we not stop the preempted war from now? What makes us think we have to prepare the kids for war? And when you overstand that point, I'm going to show you how to overstand that point, how I overstand that point. When I was growing up in school, there was a lot of things they taught us in school, but in school they brought out computers in our school and we were starting to be allowed to use computers to type and do work on. Computers wasn't just now for ICT and computer studies, whatever. It was also now used in maths, English and all of our other lessons where we would type and answer questions on our laptop. And these times when I was growing up, there wasn't many computers around. Yes, a lot of people had like big PCs, but when it comes to laptops and the technology that we now see 20 years down the line, it was nowhere nearby that. So yes, they brought in the computers and made us get comfortable with computers, but that was because they were aware we were going into an era where computers would start to take over the world as we see now. Everybody has a computer. Whether that be their mobile phones just around them, yeah? Whether that be their laptops, their iPads, their computer consoles, whether that be a TomTom, whether that be a computer watch that connects to your phone. There's a variety of computer. We can even have a car that drives itself now. So understanding that what they taught us when we grew up was computers and trying to get us used to computers, and understanding now 20 years down the line computers are the main thing. What do we think they're training the kids to be toughened for? Scary even for us as adults, because that also means we have to prepare for war. Why we're preparing the kids and not preparing the adults that are able to go to war now? Just a thought. Boost fitness. So boost fitness. With regards to that, I think the computers is a problem for kids and their fitness. Because every kid now is doing things on their phone and playing computers at home and not outside, kicking a ball, running around the park, swinging on swings. I don't know, there's loads of things we used to do. Jumping canals. Some people may think, yeah, it can be dangerous. Yes, it is dangerous. Kids don't, I'm not saying to you to jump canals. But I'm saying it was active. They were out there being active, playing in the wild, like Willow is doing now. Having a little being active. You know what I'm trying to say? So wouldn't it be better that we brought more? Because when I was growing up in school, I joined a lot of sports clubs in school. So I was saying to my partner, I wasn't just in the football team. I wasn't just the main man for the athletics in my school. I wasn't just in the basketball team. I also was in one of the netball teams. So understanding sport was there for us, and it doesn't matter who you are. You can pick and choose what you want to do. So I'm very strong and confident in the man I am. So me going to netball, nobody could really laugh at me anyway. I'm just there enjoying a sport and enjoying the atmosphere of a netball game as a kid in school with all the other netball teams. There was always a sports day and kids had to participate. Had to participate. So it's kind of like you're saying you want to bring something military into school, but then you're not bringing the vocational lessons or the after school activities to keep them active. Because where are those inter-school competitions that we used to be about? Where are these in-house school house competitions, sports competitions? Where are they now? Why should we have to bring the military in to give these kids fitness? Why do we not just encourage them to join more clubs? Why do we not have these clubs actually available for them to join? Yeah, so let's settle on that one again. And then it says to also bring back some much needed national pride. National pride. I think that is the problem with this country. We've all got too much national pride. We all think we are whoever we are, and our pride affects how we treat everybody else and everything else. So maybe as adults, if we knew how to be less prideful, we wouldn't want to be forcing the kids to be more pride, have more pride. Because I think kids take too much pride in their life nowadays. They care about every little thing. Every little thing, from what they wear, from how they look, from how they sound, to a social presence. So I think actually the 3 reasons why they want to bring military into schools is some, I don't want to swear, put it that way. I don't want to swear. But put it this way, it's a no from me. It's a no deal. It's a pop the balloon. It's zilch. No, we're not interested. Because we don't need to prepare kids for war. Because if we as adults acted correctly and stop being greedy and trying to take and control, then there'll be no war. And the same people that want to bring military into schools are the same people that are the problem. So yeah, do we want kids to be taught military in schools? The answer is no. And I'm speaking for the normal people. Yeah? With kids, without kids. I'm speaking for us all. Yeah? So yeah, thank you for joining SJ Cartier Limited Convos. And put in the comments what you think. I may actually tag one of the videos in there if I can find them. So yeah, thank you for joining SJ Cartier Limited Convos. Good day.